guys, welcome back to the channel. So while we wait on all of our new parts to come in for the Yukon, there's one thing that we gotta try, that being cranking the factory keys and seeing if we can stuff the 35-inch graps underneath there. It's gonna look absolutely amazing if we can. Also, I think we finally found a name for this thing. So the top comment in the last video said blue jeans, but then underneath that said denim blue jeans is kind of the color that is. I like the name denim. Definitely let me know if y'all think we should stick with that. But with that said, cold starts, let's get these tires swapped. All right, step one is gonna be snatching the wheels and tires off the chomper. And just like that, chomper is back on the OG LTZ stocks. Definitely doesn't look as good, but I know it's gonna drive a lot better. But if we look right here, you can see just how big of a difference it is going from the 32s to a proper 35. That's gonna be close, which we can't lift the rear because I don't have any lift blocks or any kind of suspension for the rear of a Yukon. So yeah, we're gonna start with the back. If that fits, we'll work our way forward. Moment of truth. Please clear in the back. We are not lined up at all. Oh boy. She clears no problem. That is so freaking stuffed though. That looks amazing. All right, so update, it actually was hitting right here on this metal inner fender, which you can see over here, but it's a super easy fix. It's touching it big time right there. If this thing will ever focus, yeah, but we can fix that, no problem. All you're gonna need is a pry bar, stuff it in there and just bend it back. Just like that. No more clearance issues. Now I lifted the truck up off the ground so the suspension is just hanging. You can look under here, see our factory keys. We got a ton of thread to run up. And if you're wondering what I sprayed on there, that is this, which is not the OG PB Blaster that I thought. It's more of a foamy, tacky kind of crap. But yeah, either way, 18 mil, let's get to cranking. We'll try that. That's about halfway screwed in from where it was. If we need to do some more, we definitely can. There we go. Oh, that's promising. Next up, backed by popular demand, we are taking the steps off. Oh my gosh. It looks so much taller. A little rusty frame, but that's all right. Guys, well here she is, and holy crap, it turned out freaking amazing. Sorry if the wind's wrecking y'all, I'm trying to cover it up. Dude, it's done. It's perfect. It looks absolutely killer. 35s on the leveled Yukon. Dude, oh my gosh. Yes, I know, before you comment, it is squatted just a little bit. Got a little lean to it. Stock rear end with the front end cranked. I did end up cranking it a little bit more on the passenger side than the driver, because the driver is, I guess, a little rusty, so I wasn't able to actually tighten it up all the way. I'll show you where it's at in a minute, but dude, it looks so freaking good. No steps, valance off, looking tall, tires fitted amazing. Fitment is absolutely killer. Front does poke out maybe a ½ an inch more. Just the front end sticks out a little bit more than the rear on these stock. They'll do the same lifted, probably more lifted. But I'm sure you're wondering, did it rub? Does it rub? You got any other issues? Well, for one, now that we've cranked it up, our tie rod end links, which are completely clapped, no bushings on them, they're making all kinds of noise. But as far as it drives absolutely amazing. Definitely a pretty big loss of power, but totally worth it for the look. Now, as far as rubbing goes, it is currently rubbing. So it does rub back here if you turn it sharp. It will, if this will, right there, it'll rub back there, which you could totally cut that out and have enough clearance to get there, and then you shouldn't have any issues up front. I did cut the corner off right here, because if you have one of these trucks, you know it comes out to a point, and it wasn't touching, but I did not want to risk tearing up the mud graps, so I just cut the corner off right there. Doesn't rub, barely touches this right there, as you can see. As you turn it by, it just touches it real quick. But yeah, it's totally drivable, and if you trim that back piece, you wouldn't have any issues whatsoever. Frame underneath here does look a little ratchet at the moment, because it's, you know, just regular surface rust frame going on right there. But that tells me it's never been painted over, which is always good. We just got bare frame. We could easily sand that down and, you know, put some frame liner, paint it, whatever the case, which I definitely think we will get around to doing, because if we did that black, it would look even better. Look at this thing, holy crap. You know, some of y'all will comment saying, dude, do you really get that excited over wheels and tires? Yes, when it does this right here, yes, because this is literally a different truck now. It looks so freaking good. Literally, we haven't even done any mods to it. We cranked the factory keys, and well, technically wheels and tires mod, but those I already had those. They might end up staying on here. I know that's Chomper set up, but I've been meaning to change the ones up on Chomper, and these might just have to stay. Now, this is not going to be the end goal suspension wise, but these still might have to stay on it. I was wanting to go old school, do like some 15s, maybe some 16s, probably 15 by 12s, some 35s is what I was thinking. But I don't know, dude. These might just have to stay on it and go with it, because it looks so freaking good. Mud graps on any freaking leveled anything. It doesn't matter. I don't care what it is. Leveled, lifted, lowered, upside down. If it's got graps on it, it looks freaking good. And that is definitely the case here. Let's get that booty with that aggressive tread. Dude, so good. And it is considerably taller looking, not only with the steps and the valance off, but just in general on the 35s, so much taller. And that blue and that chrome, oof, it's looking right. It's looking right, y'all. I'm actually a little bit sad that it's not gonna be sitting like this for long, because we are gonna be changing it. I'm actually fixing to go pick up the suspension for it. But for the time being, I'm gonna enjoy it. I think we got one more, that's actually a big mod, gonna go on before anything else. With this, how it sits, which I think is gonna look super, super aggressive. So yeah, I'm gonna quit rambling, quit gawking at this thing. I'm gonna get out of here. I know the wind is wrecking y'all, and y'all are tired of hearing it. So with that said, hopefully you did enjoy. Definitely comment down below. Any questions, concerns, let me know what you think about it, what you think we should do next, and I'll catch you on the next video.